Hey, it's me again, talking this time about scheduling. So, all of these videos are about planning season and how important it is for you to be looking at forecasting and thinking about what you want to do creatively going forward into the new year or into whatever period of time you are stepping into if you're not watching this video at the top of a year. And we've been talking about a number of different things. Number one, how to show up with your ideas and to brainstorm with abandon, to say to yourself, I'm interested in this and this and this and this. And that could be all sorts of things, writing and life stuff and personal things and things with your home and things with your family and whatever it is, right? So we've talked about that. And we've also talked about getting really specific about what you want to do within your writing life, putting some project front and center and in the driver's seat of what you really want. All of those things can be helpful. But here's, one of this sort of killer app, if you will, something that's really helpful that I don't think I know for sure I wasn't committed to, years and years ago, and that is scheduling. I think it's really important. I've come around to the realization that it's really key to schedule things using a calendar, using some sort of time system. Look, I'm really big on lists, to-do lists, action lists. I've got lists on my phone, on my computer. I make lists on pieces of paper. All of those lists are really helpful. I might put them on a whiteboard. All that's great. And what I've found is two things. Number one, we live in a world where so many people do not value the artistic impulse. So many people want us to grow up to be committed to corporate life or committed to some kind of larger, more institutional space. And some of our work as artists is really much more individual, much more personal, and certainly the kind of thing that only we can create on the planet that nobody else can do. And so, with those kinds of lofty goals, with that notion of bringing something out of my heart and into the world, I found that it's very easy for me to, because of the pressure of the world, just walk away from it. Not permanently, but if the phone rings and a friend calls from some aspect of my life, my family or my men's group or, what have you, I am really willing to pick up the phone. If I'm being asked to help, I will help because that's the kind of person I am. But often I'll consult my calendar. And so, what I find for myself, and maybe this is true for you, if I look at my calendar and nothing's there, I'm much more likely to say, yep, I'll do it. I'll help you out. I'll be over. No problem. And so that's all well and good, except where I end up doing so many things for so many people that I shortchange myself and I stop showing up for my art. Now, that hasn't happened permanently, but it has happened in fits and starts and moments. So it's really important for me, and I'm really in the habit now of scheduling. So here's the opportunity, the task for you. I invite you to, right after this video is done, go to your calendar program, whatever it is, whether it's Outlook, whether it's on a Mac, whatever it is, or even if you use a paper calendar, put in the events of when you want to show up for particularly your artistic projects. Tuesday at 1, is when you show up, if that's what you decide. Wednesday at 3 and Thursday at 5, or, Friday at noon or at 10, whatever it is, put it in. And particularly on an electronic calendar, you have the opportunity not only to schedule those things, but also to make those things recurring events so that you can schedule, with just however many days are your work days, you can schedule really simply, put that the event repeats and have a schedule there for the whole year and beyond. And it's really miraculous. What I have found now is that when people call me to do things, people I want to help, I'm interested in helping, I have to go through the matrix of the commitment that I've made to my art before I go to add new commitments to other people. And it's really been a great thing for my creative life, for the pieces that I'm working on, for the art that I do, for everything, for my business as a coach. Scheduling these times to do certain things becomes really valuable. And so that's the tool of the week. That's really what I want to encourage you to do is to schedule and see how it goes. Now, you might be like I used to be, not all that into scheduling, but try it for a week, put it down, create those recurring reminders, and see whether you appreciate it. And know that, particularly in the electronic world, you can always move those things around if need be. So something comes up at 1 o'clock, move it to 10, move it to 3, move it to 5, but at least you have it there to hold the presence, especially in this world where so many people don't take artists seriously, to take yourself seriously and have an actual carved out period of time to give you the artistic commitment and focus that you want. That's what scheduling is all about. And I encourage you to try it this week if it's not something you're already doing. Go to yourcreativelife.com, my website, and the home of all the stuff that I do as a coach, which is all there to support you. Find out how I can help you get to the creative life that you're really interested in. Make sure that you subscribe to this page because I post brand new videos every single week, and I'm happy to do it. So thanks for watching. Remember to schedule, and I'll see you next time.